But the Houthi-US clash that we just told you about, that is not the only thing threatening tensions in West Asia. Syria has bombed Lebanon, and that's after Hezbollah executed 3 Syrian soldiers. On Monday, the Syrian army sent a convoy of troops and several tanks to the frontier after Syrian troops exchanged fire with Lebanese soldiers and armed groups in northeast Lebanon overnight. And this is a new round of clashes that have taken place along the two countries' border. Syrian troops fired into the air as they moved through towns on the way to the border. You see, tensions have been high, and that's since Islamist rebels toppled former Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, who was an ally of Iran and Iran-backed Lebanese armed group Hezbollah. Late on Sunday, Syria's defense ministry accused Hezbollah of crossing into Syrian territory and kidnapping and killing 3 members of Syria's new army. Hezbollah has meanwhile denied any involvement into this incident. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, which is a Britain-based war monitor, Shia groups were involved. But the circumstances of the incident remain unclear. Lebanese security sources cited by news agency Reuters say that the 3 Syrian soldiers had crossed into Lebanese territory first. According to them, the Syrian soldiers were killed by armed members of a tribe, and that's in northeastern Lebanon, who feared their town was under attack. In retaliation for their deaths, Syrian troops shelled Lebanese border towns overnight. Residents of the town of al-Assad, which is located less than 1 kilometer from the border. In a statement on Monday, Lebanon's army said that it had handed over the bodies of the 3 killed Syrian soldiers to the Syrian officials, and that it had responded to fire from Syrian territory. And they had also sent reinforcements to the border area.
One of the points affiliated to the Syrian government's defense ministry was targeted. This point was breached by a group affiliated to the Lebanese group Hezbollah. 3 soldiers of the Syrian Defense Ministry were killed. Afterwards, the Defense Ministry brought in reinforcements in order to control the situation and target the group that is responsible for the act. Thank God the group was targeted, and the point from which they launched their attack was identified. Some members of the group were wounded, and some of those that were responsible for the act were killed. Now, the Syrian Defense Ministry has a plan in order to control the Syrian-Lebanese borders. Large military reinforcements were brought in to reinforce positions along the Syrian-Lebanese border and prevent any breaches in the coming days.
Though the clashes between Hezbollah and the Syrian forces, they were largely calmed before sunrise. Lebanese media reported low-level fighting at dawn after an attack on a Syrian military vehicle. The number of casualties remains unclear as of now.